Welcome back everybody. Today I will be breaking down the game between Svenborg Rabbits and Horsens EC on the 6th of April 2026. So let's get straight into it. As some of you guys know, it's basically just 4 guys on the weak side, and usually it's some guys cutting, curling, doing stuff. It's just so many options. This time, the corner guy, he'll just run straight towards the strong side corner. And then the second guy, he will curl off the 2 down screens, so he'll get a stagger screen. He does kind of get open, but he doesn't look for the shot this time. It is a great opportunity though. Instead, he's gonna get the screen, and it's gonna be a swing to a 3. Great option, it's fine, but I would like to see him pass it to the left side instead, because there's a huge overload on the right side of the court. So I would have loved to see him the pass to the left wing. And then the roller, he's in a great position to dive towards the paint, and there's so much open space. So this would have been a pass to the wing, and then a pass to the big in the paint. But instead, it is gonna be a 3 instead. Okay, so he's gonna get a great screen. Usually when it's a guard and a big in the pick and roll, you don't want to switch. That'll create a mismatch. Therefore, you would like to hedge. The thing is that the big, he's too far away to hedge properly. And the ball handler, he recognizes this. And instead of retreating as you would if the hedge was correct, he keeps the dribble and he just keeps the drive going. And he beats the big. And he gets all of this open space in the paint because he just kept the drive alive. Right here, the play is designed to give the ball to number 8 at the top. He's being pushed way too far out. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna grab his defender, who is basically denying him the ball almost at the middle of the court. And he's gonna do what's called a swim move. So he's gonna take his inside hand and pull his defender. Then he's gonna take his outside hand or his outside arm, swing it over the defender and use that to grab onto him as well, to get his momentum going the opposite direction. He'll perform this action beautifully and get an open drive and a great pass by his teammate for 2 easy points. This time we have the pick and roll. And when you have a skilled big who can score on his own in the paint, that's very dangerous. That means that every other guy on the defending team have to direct some attention towards the ball handler. You basically see all 4 guys not on the ball, watching the ball. So this is a great opportunity to cut from the weak side. This can be the corner or it can be the wing. Right here, the corner guy's defender is so far deep into the paint. It's better for him to stay behind the 3. This could be like an overhead pass to an open shot, but instead, the wing guy recognizes that his man is looking away. He's ball watching, so he's just gonna cut towards the open space in the middle of the paint and get an easy dump off pass. Okay, a quick little thing about open space once again. This time, not a lot of open space on the floor. There's the whole right side, which the ball handler knows, therefore he rejects the screen and goes towards the baseline that's open. But there's also a little bit of space at the free throw line. So, usually when the ball handler drives baseline and you have somebody on the dunker spot, the guy on the dunker spot, he wants to move up, because if he stays down at the dunker spot, the help defender, he can easily guard them both at the same time. So when the ball handler beats his man and it's a 2-on-1 and he's driving baseline, you want to move up a bit. So force the defender to either choose to guard the drive or choose to stay on you. This time we see the defender committing and we see the quick pass. He now has some space and he can get the quick floater. This play is all about making quick decisions. So he's gonna catch the ball instantly, attack, and now it's a 2-on-1. And before we talked about when the ball handler went baseline, then the dunker spot wanted to move up towards the elbow. When the ball handler goes middle, the dunker spot usually wants to move along the baseline from dunker spot to dunker spot, as I've marked with the red arrow. In this scenario though, the help defender is already fully commit, and he's already open at the dunker spot where he is. So he should just stay. He's gonna get the ball, again attack directly off the catch, and get 2 points. This play right here is about having patience as the ball handler. He's gonna get a good screen. The screen helps him get by his man, so now it's basically a 2-on-1, but it hasn't fully developed yet. The big has to move further towards the basket to make this 2-on-1 situation a dangerous one. So that means the ball handler has to have some patience. He has to put his defender in jail, move a bit with the ball to allow the play to develop. And now, still a 2-on-1, great pump fake to get the big's defender in the air, and just a small little dump off to big who has the ball right under the basket, nobody guarding him. So you know what I'm about to say, it's 2 points. Last play of the game, or maybe second to last. Down by 1, they got the ball at the sideline. Let's see what happens. Okay, cool. So he gets the ball at the top, he gets the screen, and now he is half a step in front of his defender. So basically a 2-on-1, or at least like a 5-on-4 situation if you look at the whole half court. So I'd like to see him pass it to the big who has some space. He could, in my opinion, he should pass it along to the weak side corner. Because if this pocket pass would go through, then the guy at the right elbow, he would have to switch onto him. And then number 1 in the corner, he would be completely open. He's a great shooter, and he's a clutch shooter as well. This would be a better option in my opinion. Instead, he's gonna go for the drive, get blocked, and it's a scramble ball. Fortunately, doesn't get it, and number 11 tries to save it, steps on the line, so they get another opportunity. And we see here, great job by the ref, making the right call. So, this play looks familiar, huh? This time, number 1 is gonna go towards the top, and number 2 is gonna go to the strong side corner. Still with the stagger. He's not gonna get open. Great job by number 22, making himself open to not get the 5-second violation. And again, attack straight off the catch. I believe this is a foul. I think it's an intentional foul as well, because fouls usually doesn't look like this, but he has his whole arm on his chest. I don't know why this is not called as a foul. I think it's intentional because I, as the viewer, cannot see how many fouls they have in this quarter, but I believe they don't have 4. So this is a great opportunity to foul, so they would have to make another sideline play with less time on the clock. But the refs don't call it. And it's a drive, almost loses the ball because of the foul. But on the drive, he's gonna meet the big, who's doing a great contest. So he has to jump mid-air while moving towards the baseline. He's gonna have to show the ball up and under and try and extend his arm underneath the defender's arm, which is just a crazy difficult layup, something you never work with. So it doesn't go, and that's game. I've been doing some other types of videos lately, you know, on the import players and on the Danish players and D1, stuff like that. I want to expand my portfolio, if you could say so. But I also do want to keep doing these breakdowns because I think they're pretty interesting. And I hope you guys enjoy them. But yeah, that was everything I had for you today. So peace out.